my dear Scorpio. This is a love reading that will predict who is coming towards you with new chances of relationships. It is a prediction for Capricorn season, December 21st to January 20, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And this will be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus, Vedic or Tropical. You're gonna find someone new. I really hope you do, because I love you. The idea for the reading came from that song and from one of my viewers asking for it. And you can now become a member to my channel, either a supportive member that will get access to unique emojis, loyalty badges, and Q&As where I answer your most pressing questions, or as an extended member that will get most of my videos ahead of time and will also know ads above the other thing that was just mentioned. And as a full member that will get access to my mediumship training videos and other special videos above everything else. So welcome to check this out through the link in the description box or through the join button next to the subscribe button. If the join button is missing, you can upload your video, your app once again. You can, make it new and fresh. Update. You can update your app or use the link in the description box below this video. So for my regular viewers, not much will change, except you will get more videos from me than you did before, thanks to the ones that become members to my channel. So I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Before Tarot with Roberto de Aligo. And, sorry, I'm going to change the light. When I open your deck here, I see the Fool together with the Queen of Pentacles. So, it's some kind of new, very healthy beginning for you. It's very tied to home and what's safe and what's nourishing to you. And it comes with this snake offering this penny. It's like the snake in the Paradise Garden. And you're a little bit naive to this. So we'll see what happens. So I call the divine. Some of you might meet a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. New relationship. The Fool is new, and the snake is offering something to the earth sign there. So maybe you are the snake. No, I'm just kidding. Snake is evolution. It's new things. It's always comes with a little bit of challenge. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have the King of Wands together with Queen of Pentacles. So King of Wands can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. We see the big lion here, and so you might there's a situation here with a fire sign and kind of a homemaker. I want to see what this is all about. So what's going on here? Self-worth and hope. Self-worth. The King of Wands has a lot of self-worth. The Queen of Pentacles is self-loving. So 32. Sorry. When you draw this symbol, you're asked to consider what value do you place on yourself in your life? Do you believe in yourself, or do you behave in ways that tells others you are not worthy? All my children act with self-respect, no matter the circumstances they come from. Self-worth and self-esteem means that you will not allow yourself to be led into compromising situations. Love yourself, for I, Nyx, love you dearly and want the best for you. Act as though you are worthy of only the best, and you shall have it. Keep your head high. So I think you need to be this King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles kind of energy to stay very self-loving and in high self-esteem. So 27. Hope. Hope can be a difficult thing, because we have hope, but we sometimes don't trust it. And when we trust hope, we might be too naive and end up disappointed. So When you choose the symbol of hope, know that no matter what temporary setbacks there may be in your life now, light will return again. When the moon is hidden in the darkest forest, it is hard to see your next step, and it's easy to give in to fear that there will never be safety or light again. I'm here to guide you when you lost your way, whispering to you to maintain faith that good things will come your way once more. Take one step towards your dream. I will take 2 steps towards you to help you achieve it. Have hope, and only good will come out of it. So it seems like you have worked very hard on your self-worth, and this beautiful combination, it just have to be reflected out into the world. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the 3 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. So it's something there with a snake and this 3 of Swords. When we have relationships, when we have people that we love in our lives, we also have something to lose, and we become very sensitive to these people. So I'm thinking this showing that you need to be kind of rock solid to be able to have a relationship and still stay loving, and still stay loving to both others and yourself, and stay true to yourself and anchored. So 6 elements, and here we have the 7 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. This shows illusions or daydreams, this with hope, that we don't really have the hope, so we don't really maybe stretch outside our comfort zone. I think you have achieved a certain state, Scorpio, which has made you feel very comfortable in your own skin, but then it's the question, will you dare to go outside your comfort zone and to have hope? Will you dare to dream, so to speak, because you know that the dreams also comes with challenges, and maybe you're a little bit tired of challenges, and now when you have obtained this strength, so why should you bother with putting yourself in challenging situations again? You can stay self-loving and full of self-respect for the rest of your life, not leaving home. Okay, so I want my dear Scorpio to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. And here we actually have your highest destiny, but it comes with a little bit of struggle. And I don't think it's the point is that you should be manhandled or woman-handled and abused. Rather, it's your job to say no to these people, because you're strong enough. Not all people are, and for the ones that are strong and clear-sighted, like the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles kind of combination, when we have this kind of capacity, it automatically become your job to protect those who haven't. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you and whoever is coming towards you here in this Capricorn season. So, my dear Scorpio, this is your future there, the love in your future of your love life, and this is the now in your love life, and this is the past. So in the past we have this 5 of Pentacles. It's a picture of a lack of self-worth. We feel left out in the cold, like we are not invited or we are not good enough to be loved. But I see you have worked very hard on this, and maybe you have also tried to give love to someone that maybe took you a little bit for granted, but you have done a really good job with working on this issue. Okay, and this is your now, and here we have the 5 of Cups. So it's something that you're disappointed on, even though you seem to have had success. Maybe you're scared of getting hurt, so you're staying in the coffin here. You don't want to go out from the coffin, even though you would be very successful coming out of the coffin, because you're scared of your own emotions. You don't want to get disappointed, so you want to stay with this self-respect. We have the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. So it's your worthiness. But if you go outside your comfort zone, maybe you will be faced with situations like this again. 5 of Coins, 5 of Cups, and it will feel like this. So I'm thinking continue working on your inside, on your own emotions, because whenever a person is hurting you, or you go outside your comfort zone and you get nervous and feel anxious, this is a good thing, because it points to where you're still hurt, where you're still not healed. The 3 of Swords that we saw. So if someone's hurting you, it's kind of, oh, thank you, I didn't know I still had a wound here. So you get a chance to fix it. Whenever we are on our own, we can feel pretty well. We don't know that we have a wound somewhere. But if someone comes and says something to us, like, oh, this what you did here, it's ridiculous, and it hurts, then, you know, you have a wound there. You don't want to be ridiculous. But if you were healed, you would not feel that it was ridiculous. You would know that you did a good job and you actually like your job. The beauty of a thing is in the eye of the beholder. So you would more make it about maybe the other person not liking you personally, but it's not your problem. If you were healed, you wouldn't feel that this was a problem. It wouldn't stick to you. And here we have this cat. So it shows both humor and self-sufficientness. We also have a bridge. So there's a solution to this situation. But you feel that your feelings is the worst enemy in the world. And it's because it feels like this. But it's not really. It's just pointing out. Let's say that you had a broken leg. And your body didn't tell you you had a broken leg. You just had problems walking. So you would drag yourself forward or use a crutch and jump forward. And your leg would become more and more injured. You would continue doing the thing that hurt the leg in the first place. But if you know that it hurts, you will do something about it. You will get an operation or surgery, and the leg would be healed eventually. It will take some time to heal, but it would be healed. But you can't give it like the healthy treatment if you don't know what's the problem. So the emotions are showing you where you are hurt, so you can heal it. And this is the future, and we have the 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and here she is again, Queen of Pentacles. The feeling I'm getting here is a little bit dread. It's like you're dreading the future, and you want this, you want to have hope, but you're also expecting the worst. And we have 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, but we have the 10 of Swords in between. 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So you really want to be untouchable. You don't want to, you don't want to be like an open target for someone shooting their arrows towards you. But again, if they shoot their arrows towards you, they just show again what it is that needs to be healed. And it's a beautiful part of you. And so it might be that you even have a lost soul part, something that you have denied or put in the back corner. But every time it gets shot, at least you know that it's still there. And it's up to you to integrate this part again, instead of just acting like everything is cool and just so to hell with this person. Okay, so this is your past, and we have the Lovers here, and 5 of Pentacles. So it seems like for most people it's like this, that we have had a lot of relationships, and many of them didn't really build on our self-esteem. But here we can see one person kind of helping the other or offering something to another person. And that's how love should be. So we'll see what went with that. 8 of Cups. I think there has been some kind of misunderstanding here in the past between you and another. Maybe you had so many wounds and you were so touchy-feely that you couldn't really see the love that was offered to you. And probably also because it hurts. It hurt, and you didn't want to get hurt. So if ever anyone was shooting arrows at you, you would forgo that relationship. 8 of Cups, it's the state before you go into the hermit mood and, you know, walk to the mountains and leave these relationships behind forever. So there's definitely love here, but something with your self-esteem made you maybe see things in a less hopeful way than what it really was. And here we have the Hangman. So in this case, I feel Hangman is almost procrastination, that you're giving up so quickly like this because your self-worth is so important to you, which I think it is too. But you should rather be grateful for the person hurting you, showing you where your wounds are at. You remember? So when you drop out like this, the divine still doesn't let you move on into a more like a relationship that wouldn't hurt you, because you still need to have this epiphany, this evolution that we also saw with the snake coming to the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Virgo is also hermit energy. So wherever you go, there you are. So you can't really run away from yourself. And I'm thinking you're self-sabotaging your relationship a little bit with being so quick to feel like the outsider, and that the other person is doing something that's immediately triggers your wound, and you don't want to feel unworthy, so you just ditch like this. Okay, and it's okay. I'm thinking it's totally okay. It's fine, you're doing it, but there's a next step. Okay, there's a next step. There's another thing you can do as well. You can ditch them, and then you can look at the wounding. So you don't have to forego your this self salvation mechanism. I think it's good that you have it installed, but it doesn't have to be the only crutch that you're leaning on. Okay. So Four of Swords, postponing, not living here and now, waiting for a better offer, or it's like Sleeping Beauty, sleeping for 100 years, waiting for someone better to come, even though the prince or the princess was kind of already here. It's just that you ignore this person because you're so used to getting hurt. So you see maybe hurt everywhere. And this is a death scene, much like the same we saw with the Judgment card, where every body still laid in the coffin didn't wake up on the Judgment Day. They say, no, we don't want to stay in this Sleeping Beauty situation. And here we have an Ace of Pentacles. So it seems like the divine or life will give you a new chance here in the now to experiencing something. The question is, will you be courageous enough to actually go into that, even if it's painful, and keep your awareness high, so that you will, oh, so this triggered me with what this person said. Interesting, I must have a wound here. Five of Wands. Yes, and it's the tricky thing is that these people that you meet, they have woundings too. So you come up against them, and everyone wants to feel comfortable. So they say, I feel most comfortable when we are doing this. And you say, but I feel more comfortable when we are doing this. And no one wants to compromise, because no one wants to feel, disappointed or like this. It's another 5 here. 5 Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. All the 5s has to do with how we relate to other people and rubbing off on them. The people that we love the most is the people that have the capacity to also hurt us the most. So we get very touchy-feely, and we are reading into all the time, how is this person treating us? Are they doing a nice thing or not a nice thing? Are they like giving to me and saying, okay, we can watch the movie you want to see. So, oh, then I feel loved, then I feel comfortable. But what about the other person? So we can have a dynamic like this, where either one person always needs to win, like the other person always needs to win, and you don't like it, so you ditch them and you walk on into the sunset alone like a lonesome cowboy. And or it's the other way around, that you, as soon as they start to put some demands on you and say, well, I also want to watch the movies I like, and then you feel, oh, this person doesn't love me enough to sacrifice themselves for me. The Hangman is sacrifice, and then you storm off. So it's a hard thing here, but we need to work with the other person as much as we work with ourselves. So for example, in the beginning, we are usually more resilient. In the beginning of a relationship, we can accept that we are not able to eat on our favorite restaurant, or look at our favorite movies, or walk to our favorite place, or whatever it is, or go on our favorite dates. We might compromise so that the other person will feel comfortable too. But after a while, people's real personality comes up, and this is when you can start to do the work. So sometimes you sacrifice yourself and you stay with the feeling, how it feels to not have the day you planned, but actually have a day that another person planned, and do things in the way that they like, or that they have suggested. And another day you try to get your own will through, and you also see how the other person reacts. And you don't have to have your will through that day. You can just try to get your will through, and study how you feel when you're not getting your will through, or how you're feeling when you are getting your will through, and how the other person's reacting. So it's all about being really awake, and not go into the automatic fear reaction or rejection reaction that you might have, but actually, go to the battlefield and work these things out, because it's going to pay off. Ace of Wands. So we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman. So you have a block, and it has to do with you not wanting to be degraded or humiliated. You think you have done that enough, and I agree with you. So you're coming now to the next state of your education, which is to actually heal the original wound. Instead of just saying no to the things you don't want, you're now also going to heal. So this is a good thing, and it also comes with divine inspiration and with a schedule for spiritual growth and evolution. And here we have the Temperance card. So the Temperance card is the second card for love. We have the Lovers, and then we have the Temperance card, which is the alchemic wedding, when we're trying to make lesser metals into gold. So we are trying to evolve ourselves to become something that we weren't before. Imagine, for example, the small lizards that became the winged birds. What kind of master evolutionary step that must have been. And here you are about to do the same thing, to get some wings on your own. And it's going to go through this process. We have the Temperance is 14, 1 plus 4, 5. And this is how you learn. You meet someone that has a different worldview, and a different opinion to you. And you compromise with them, and you don't compromise, and you compromise, and you don't compromise. And you battle things out in between, and you learn from the other person. You learn to, if you hated going on a basketball game, for example, but you go and you notice, even if against your will, you're starting to applaud and stand up and hooray and things like this when they're doing this goal, and you watch yourself and think this is beneath you because you never liked this sports thingy. And this is how we evolve. So if we are not too stubborn, we learn, and we become more than we were before. We're opening doors everywhere, and at the same time we're also healing, because the Temperance card, it's when you meet your own shadow, the things with you that's not really integrated in you just yet. So you meet it on the outside, and you start to integrate it by accepting in more and more of the things you didn't recognize or weren't comfortable with, or it's not about accepting abuse. It's more about accepting going outside your comfort zone. And so you meet your lost soul party, even if this is what's going on here. We saw that in the Eight of Wands card, that it was pointing to that. And it can be, this card comes with a lot of attraction. It's a person that you're very attracted to, but it also comes with the snake, a lot of complication. The snake is kind of this evolution we are seeing here. So you will be very challenged because it's not going to be easy, because you're going to have to expand your comfort zone and learn a lot of new things. And here we have the Sun. So the Sun is the third card for love. Lovers, alchemic wedding, and the holy matrimony. The holy matrimony, it's about becoming healed, becoming whole. And when you are healed and whole, you are ready to meet another healed and whole person. So you don't have to really do maybe the 8 kind of thing again and again, repeating the same thing until you have learned and seen everything. The 8 of Wands is like the sun's rays, so it's attention being put on one situation or one target. So it's like when the arrows is shooting at you and one is hitting, an existing wound. In other case, the arrows would just fall off you, because when you are healed, you are kind of indestructible. But when you have a wound, you have an Achilles heel, and there the arrow you will feel the arrow, and that's where you also put attention so that you can heal. This is Sagittarius, this is Leo energy, and in other case we have with Gemini there, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, a little earth and air as well, but I can't really tell who is coming towards you here. I can see it might be more than one person, but may definitely be a soulmate coming through here, and that person will probably trigger your wounds, so you will feel them. So I'll take a romance angel to see a little bit more of who is coming towards you here. Pay attention to the red flags. So it's about these arrows and these woundings. So you are supposed to pay attention when it hurts, not just try to compromise and get it over with, but pay attention to it. You don't have to speak about it. You can say, okay, I will watch your movie, but feel how it feels, and you can stay with that feeling and even journal about it or speak into your phone about it, that I felt so unseen when this person wanted to see a action movie with a lot of blood, when I really just want to feel safe and comfortable, or the other way around. That why can't this person sacrifice themselves for me, or why am I feeling like this? It's very interesting. Why can't I just watch any movie and feel fine? And there can be a lot of interesting answers inside of this. I'll also take a card from the enchanted map for your forward movement, where you're supposed to go. So gentle gardener and sacred pool. 2. So we'll start with number 2. 5, that was a little bit too far. 2, there. Be your own person and be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out in the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. So everything you hate on the outside is mirrored from your inside. It doesn't mean that you should hate yourself. It means that you have parts of yourself that still needs to be healed. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty. How often do you reinforce negativity by affirming lack and limitation? Every time you send out a desire for something but secretly harbor a belief that you're undeserving of it, you plant weeds in the field of your dreams. When the gentle gardener appears in the reverse position, she reminds you that to be aware of any negative thoughts or selfish motives. She encourages you to take a step back and pay close attention to what food seeds you're sending out into the world. So I often don't read the reverse because I'm trying to hold these cards in the upright position, but they usually hold a little bit more interesting interpretations. So 47, sacred pool. Maybe this is you in your comfort zone or in the primordial swamp. The world is a reflection again. a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The sacred pool asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. You have already done that and had some really good results with it, it seems. We all are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining to your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good consciousness. Then you'll reap the great rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and you are loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Yeah. It can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look into the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage, which we are seeing a little bit here with the 8 of Cups and then the Hangman saying that you need to sacrifice. Okay, so I'm not reading all, but I'm thinking it's enough for lessons for today. But there's definitely a new start and you have real chances of love. I can't see with whom, but to start with, it's with you. To really learn to see yourself. Hugin and Mumin, it's Odin's ravens that he sent out into the world to be able to see it from above. And this is what's called for now, like a real good look, not with judgmental eyes, but with love, and see, oh, here it hurts, interesting. So now I found my wound, now I can heal it. And how you heal it, you can find on my first channel page, far down, there's a Q&A section where you can see dealing with pain with a green label on it. And you can do that exercise. Okay. Every time you feel the pain. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you like my content and want to see more videos like this on how to heal yourself and make yourself ready for that true romantic partner of yours, or if you just want to work on spiritual growth, remember to subscribe and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when a new video is ready and waiting for you. You can also get access to my premium content membership if you click the join button or follow the link in the description box. And you can share my videos with like-minded to help out my channel if you want. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I'm truly grateful for my wonderful, loving and supporting viewers. Until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.